Hello everyone, we are from Group B3 and I'm Fanny.
I'm Bianca.
I'm Dima.
I am Gosurya.
And I'm Jeremy. So today we will explain about passive voice. Passive voice is the opposite of active voice and used when the focus is on the action. It is not important or not known, however, who or what is doing the action.
We use the passive voice when we don't know or don't want to express who did the action. Switching active voice to a passive voice will make your writing clearer and easier to read.
If we want to say who or what did the action while using passive voice, we use the preposition by and it's optional because sometimes the action of the objects is more important. Let's see the example. The apple was eaten by me. The car was crashed by a truck. iPhones are sold every day. The bridge was built in 1972. From the first example, we can form the passive voice. The pattern is subject plus to be plus past participle. When rewriting active sentence in passive voice, you need to remember that the objects of the active sentence become the subjects of the passive sentence and it's valid for the opposite.
We use passive voice when the action is more important than someone who does the action. Let's see the example. The first example is this document is being sent right now. Let's imagine if the document is very important that need to be sent by someone. The important thing in this sentence is the document, not someone who needs or send it. Let's see the second example. The contract will be signed tomorrow. The important thing in the sentence is the contract that need to be signed tomorrow.
Not only that, we use passive voice when the person who does the action is not known or maybe not important. Let's see the example. Eiffel Tower was built in 1887. I don't know who built the tower. If I know, the architect is not very well known by the people. And we use passive voice when the person who is doing the action is obvious. Like, let's see the example. The car is being fixed right now. It is obvious that only the mechanic that can fix the car because it's their job.
The last one why we use passive voice is when the object cannot do the action itself. Let's see the example. 10 cars were sold yesterday. There are no way cars sell itself. So that needs to be the passive voice.
This is the list of the tenses. There are some common and uncommon tenses when we change to passive. Except present, past, future perfect continuous, and future continuous, you should try to make active sentence into passive sentence. If we want to change active to passive, the first thing you need to do is recognize the passive, then understand the passive, and use the passive by seeing what tenses can be used below. Present simple is am or are or is plus past participle. Present continuous is am or are or is being plus past participle. Present perfect is have or have been plus past participle. Present perfect continuous is uncommon passive structure. Past simple is was or were plus past participle. Past continuous is were or was being plus past participle. Perfect past is had been plus past participle. past perfect continuous is uncommon passive structure, be going to or future form is be plus going to be plus past participle. Future continuous is uncommon passive structure. Future perfect is will have been plus past participle. And lastly, future perfect continuous is uncommon passive structure. There is one thing you should know about passive. Intransitive verb cannot be made into the passive because it doesn't have an object. Let's see the example of intransitive verb. I jumped on the trampoline. The plane flies from Jakarta to Bali. They don't have objects, so we can change it to passive. That's all we can tell you about passive voice. Hope the video will help you understand the lesson better. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.